We are back Friday morning. Checking in on the sheep. We got a bunch of mamas with their babies out there. Somebody else strolling into work. Setting this Whirlpool on its final test cycle. Remove the front end of this hot point dryer again. I repaired it the other day. Everything works, but there's a slight ticking noise coming from the front end. Turns out one of the plastic slides on the drum broke, so we got that replaced. Let's put it back together and see what happens. Let's see what happens. Now it's spinning nice and smooth. We're gonna let it finish out this final test cycle and start putting it back together. My dad picked up this dryer. We'll get it taken care of. Next up, let's see what's going on with this Kenmore washer. It's in pretty rough shape, and somebody spliced the power cable, so I'm gonna go ahead and replace it before we test it. Remove the head unit, that way we can access the power cable, disconnect it from the control board, and hook up the new one. I put it on a drain and spin. It is draining, but the drum doesn't want to spin. Flip the washer on its side. I'm gonna start off by removing the motor cover and taking a better look. Pulled off the belt and the shifter. The motor doesn't move too smooth, and neither do these plastic pieces because the shifter wasn't fully shifting. We're gonna get this housing removed, give it a good cleanup, and see what needs to be swapped out. Me and my dad are gonna hit the road and pick up some hay. What you doing, buddy? Got the truck fired on. Let's hit the road. We're gonna go ahead and take these hay bales down to the goats barn. Let's get the tractor and get them unloaded.
Nema šta stav.
Samo ti pusti dole, ja ću ovo ispod.
Ne moraš, sačekaj. Popun se gore bez paleta. Lakše vam je kamion, sam je ga gura.
Slight change of plans. We're gonna back the truck up into the barn and get these rolled out. Perfect. Hay bale number 1 is dropped off. Let's take a ride up the hill and drop off the second one. Let's get it rolled in there. We don't even have to use the tractor. The sheep devoured the last hay bale. Let's get this new one set in place. That way they're not climbing all over it, but they can still get to it. Put the cattle pin around it. It's another job complete. Oakley, come on.